Day two of recording and begin it. Let's begin the day two of recording. So, last time we were here, I need to quit the recording previous time because someone came.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
Who knows? I will be that too. Like, if I were them, I will do the same thing. But yeah, distraction. This video obvious.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little.
His voice. Bro, his voice. Like, he's so throwing me
He
off.
told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not too long ago.
Their eyes.
What?
What about them? I'm just reminded of something.
And what is
About
it?
a decade ago,
Oh.
there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups.
And how? That's definitely doing. Where did he move?
Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils.
So basically, the arms dealer and they started to strike.
But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end.
Wow. Well, archonic. I would say it's pretty archonic. If fuck my English.
None of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
Okay.
That's terrible.
In the
No.
desert, it's kill or be killed.
True.
People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand.
I'm going to see that in the past, but not. I
If
think
this
right now.
happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye.
Sumeru. Oh, Sumeru's old friend, raised to them.
From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivor of the bands of the elements are back in the weapon business.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that.
I should be talking about this in front of the kids.
No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons.
But what if he also trying to find out who did that? Like the weapons they made, so then you go against them. Like he probably tried to find this out. Interesting. Having to see what he is.
Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm pretty sure he's trying to find out who made the weapon, who killed the elements at all. Like I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods.
Next
If
time.
all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he
Okay.
stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate.
Yeah.
As soon as I've got a
We'll be back,
location,
man.
though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle this.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry too much right now.
Just
The
going to
most
break the van.
important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Yeah. I can guarantee that he can walk again after that.
Okay.
The voice, bro.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
As long as I get paid. Yeah, Act 2 is end. Let's begin. This should be the final ad item. Act 3.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
And
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst case scenario?
yeah.
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clarence and I have got things covered at the expo.
That's
We're
good.
ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Let's go. Of course, they are going to.
I'm sorry, you can't come with us.
Yeah.
You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just, do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
I don't think at this point he's working for them. Actually, we want to find out like, who did that.
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people
Nah.
and was afraid of getting caught. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
Well, oh, so who's going to tell him?
That's not for us to say.
Yeah.
Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
I mean, making things is one thing. Giving them to the people who you absolutely know that they are going to use for very bad purposes. Like, but it's also their job. Like, their job is to make weapon and to sell. They're not decided. It's kind of confident question and like it's a tricky, like it's very more engaged question. Like, if you think about it, if you make a weapon, are you a bad person? Even though a weapon is going to use for something bad or something. You know, I just really think it's a weapon that is a bad thing. That it is how people use it. People himself make it.
Really? The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person.
Yeah.
In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question. Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that? How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound. Then
Yeah.
you can ask him yourselves.
Thanks, miss.
Okay, that's good. That's it. Duty in the background.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises?
Yeah.
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Yeah. God. Yeah, let's continue it.
Stop right there!
We missed him.
Okay. NPC was able to outsmart you. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Mm. What is this?
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me.
Remember
Yeah.
when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading
the
back to
outside.
them. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open.
Hmm.
We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene.
It was him.
That's the clue that led us to Nodcry.
I have a feeling he's him. It was him, and he tried to. He basically wanted to destroy this group.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapat.
So, guy that slipped up at them?
Unless it wasn't a slip up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at 2 separate scenes and picked up by 2 separate law enforcement agencies?
Yeah.
Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
I'm pretty sure he wants you to arrest the guys or something.
Hey, there's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
Oh, yeah.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
That is true. Like, able to receive you too. Like, it's a big feat.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
Wait.
Wait, is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's
Yeah.
the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has
Yeah.
a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Pretty sure.
This isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
I'm pretty sure he want to kill his own boss.
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined.
Yeah.
It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Yeah.
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead.
Yeah, see the letter.
That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
Okay, so if you guys gonna read for me, or I have to read myself. This one.
To the officers of the
Oh.
Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing. You certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces.
Okay, that's good.
I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
And that is. Yeah, he want to kill them. Like, he definitely the one who stole the weapon and thought they might something.
It all started
Yeah.
with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo.
How many years ago this was? Like, this sounded pretty familiar. This is expelled from the academia. Who could it be?
He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst.
Ah, I see he's talking about himself. I thought he's going to talk about a great doctor.
Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Oh.
Are you mocking me?
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you.
Huh?
Here, give me your canteen.
What? Don't tell me they were some type of good guys, but no. Wow.
You got somewhere to go?
Yeah.
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Wow.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in.
He's going to
Of
make
course,
some of
if you
them.
have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
All I know is weapons.
That's even more.
Weapons?
Yeah, I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones.
I need to make sure the laptop is doing okay.
I believe the essence of Kasharawa research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward.
All of is that I guess you're right, but weapon technology developed it. There's some things still never made.
My
I feel.
lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
Yeah.
I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
Yeah.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Yeah.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I don't expect him to be this kind of guy. Like, he says some good shit here. Like, he's seriously, what do I need to use?
Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean, like, toys?
Oh,
yes,
this is what
if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed. Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis, too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore.
True.
You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive them off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people.
Bro.
It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Kayamwazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been.
Yeah.
And so normal life continued.
And I know what's going
Much
to happen.
unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done. I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes, scattered around Sumeru, were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms.
And don't tell me you're able to do it.
But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. In effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually.
Yeah.
It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream. But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life.
And you don't think it's...
We've always had a good eye for business.
He's going to fuck this up.
Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are going to shell out Mora left and right to get their hands on it.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough Mora from these people to fund the research of your dream.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Yeah.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
And...
yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
That is not wrong. Cash is the king.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
They have weapons. What do you think they're going to use for?
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons.
No,
so they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Like, he's not. People are still going to fight if you make weapons or not. And they're still going to find a way to make another. Like, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it. Like, this is the problem.
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway. If you want out so bad, have it your way.
What was that?
Yes, motherfucker. No. Oh, fuck.
No.
No. No. This guy is dark. It's getting a little dark.
Was it?
The kids. Only these three survive. We remember that. That's just fucked up.
How did this happen?
Let's.
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kayamwazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
You sold weapons to his enemies. He took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
That is making sad, bro. Like, he was such a good guy. He was such a good guy. He did all this
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
Of course, he was too kind too. Like, he was a little too kind-hearted. But I understand. Where's he at?
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back.
Wow.
Let's just say there was a good reason.
Oh.
They had nowhere else to turn back. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end,
They're gone. So.
Despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children.
Oh, the cries of the children in the background is making me sad. And then it's bro. Shit, bro.
And now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Oh, you must calm down. This is not a horror game. This is not a horror game. What do you do, bro? I thought this event would be funny, bro. It's getting pretty good.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read, too.
Yeah.
So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened.
Damn,
I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family.
That's good. Well,
Back then, I failed to see this through to the end.
Yeah.
But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez.
Yeah.
If this is true...
He's after the same target as us.
Yeah.
And he's out for revenge.
Yeah.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
So where do we find him?
Oh?
You got something?
Yeah.
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He just come back to pick the goods.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
Yeah. I think this point is to be sets someone else too at this point. The backstory was sad and the children's cry was at a debate. This game's good. It's
Ashwapati.
Miss me.
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years.
Yes.
And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed.
Namaste.
All I had to do was pose as your point of contact and fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
Yeah.
So now what? You gonna turn me in too?
No.
Nah.
The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Is that for Tui Tech?
Yep.
Looks like your skills are as good as ever. Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years, but it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
Fuck you.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk.
Wow.
When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
Nah, dude, you're in Fontaine. The drip is not good.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Who said that?
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
At least a voice mob, you can make the voice animation a little bit over us. But I... Okay, shit. I think the cutscene is going to game on.
What the? Are you crazy?
The voice actually looks good.
If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive either.
Yes!
None of us.
That's the plan! It's high time both of us paid the price for our sin!
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Hold it right there, all of you. Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage.
Huh?
You got here sooner than I expected.
Okay. Guys?
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Nah.
Fontanian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
Well...
Stubborn fool.
Okay, no. I'm still waiting for you, bro.
I don't deserve them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
What is it you feel you need to atone for? Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with.
Yeah.
Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part.
Well, yeah, it's once in a year when Live Tonight came out, something happened, but we have a god of contact just for anything, so it's normal, but yeah, it's pretty peaceful.
But me,
But still, Mouse is still best in that regards.
I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone.
By dying, I don't think it's a good idea. Why doing
I have blood on my hands.
Listen, dude, nobody can change that. But dying would not allow you for you to atone your sin. Instead, you should be just living. For the sins you have committed, remember them, the hands.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purpose. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place.
That's also an interesting point of view.
Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead.
Yeah, like in the main of these, sometimes weapon can be
It's people,
when a job is
not
done.
weapons, that commit acts of evil.
That's what I say.
And
It's not
when
the weapons
people
who
are as bent on destruction as the
people.
evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
They're just going to use anyways, violence or anything. It's not the weapon that made them evil. It's just people in themselves are that.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still...
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Okay, cutscene time. Is he seriously bullying you? Oh, it's silent. What's this?
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
That's like, no. The animation, the water animation. Let's talk about how good they are going with this. Oh, basta mexer nesse. Save. Wait, what are you doing? Aye, aye,
Captain, we're in position.
Prepare to intercept! On my signal!
Oh yeah, I forgot your version, Kevin. Yeah, I forgot technology, guys. Okay?
Fire!
Wait, yeah. I guess. Is that? Oh my god, my goat!
Fireworks show?
My goat.
Oh.
That's it. No, I didn't do it.
Recording mode on.
Wait, just
Has this always been part of the show?
Oh yeah, and she doesn't join. Yeah, this was the end.
No funny business.
I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so...
I saw this coming.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation.
Yeah.
I know I'm guilty. Just not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads.
Well, we have a legal expert in Lowe.
As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know.
Yeah.
There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
Well, I really know administration police him. We do. I'm pretty sure Razuli will be happy. I can talk to him if you want.
I guess you're right.
But he's not going to do it. And this can be at 3. Is this the end? Oh, there's something more at. Yeah, I forgot. No, there's going to be one more act. I think it's not going to take some. We are back with the break, so.
Great! Everyone's in one place!
So, what happened? Yeah, we arrest the guy.
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting.
Okay.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective. I'm happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you...
So what are they going to do with him?
Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
Yeah.
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard in Nasha Town.
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Wow.
Huh.
Okay.
That went surprisingly smoothly.
Yeah.
Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Uncle Ashvapati, we...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
I remember the story, bro. That was bad.
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently.
You don't have to say that.
The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And I guess he get to live with this like all the rest of his life.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
Fuck the outside.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
Don't even mention.
I have plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation.
No.
Are you really gonna let me get away with that? After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true.
I mean, she also in some ways.
I actually consider the desert my home too. So I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert.
Yeah, now I thought this sounds like a pretty good idea. Send them to Semeru. Consider what the next version is about. We already hate Takeda. We know what the next version is all about. So, it's good. So much fun in the next
The
version. Like, so
Sumeru
safe.
of today is a
Sumeru.
different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities
dear.
end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. I'm sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure. We could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way.
Of course.
Hello,
Of
my
course.
dear
Why don't you
customer.
scam her?
Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If you can dream it, you can buy it.
Well, next update. Semeru is not safe. So, I think wait for one more patch. Go after 6.7, I think. Yeah, just 6.7. Because next
So
patch is
Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch.
Yeah.
Sure can. Huh?
Huh?
Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself.
What? What? Okay, what is this? Okay, it's the most of what we call the urban soul. The urban soul tree, they have some new thing that you see, or the statue of the seven and the elbow people also have something similar.
Simply plant it in the ground, and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
And how can I do this? Who knows?
What the
Yeah, same.
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
goodness? They always say you can find everything at the Not Cry Trade
Yeah.
Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy. Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
She doesn't want to deal with Alice, bro. Understandable.
Whatever keeps the kids happy?
Your voice!
So what is that in Mora?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work.
You scammer!
I think that would keep the kids very happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Deal!
Wow. This scammer.
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
What did you hold that? And if yes, where do you in the background? I know. That's just cool. I know. I get this.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Yeah. I guess this is the quest, the ending, and we are happy with us. Okay, I love that. It's been pretty interesting and pretty good. So, guys. The next patch, yeah, Semeru is so safe in next patch. We all know it, guys. Come on. It's not that biggest secret. Semeru is safe. Okay, sayonara. I'm going to see in the next video. Or it's going to be the Semeru Arc Conquest next time if you're going to see me.